Hello. Welcome to whatever this is. I don't know what I'm doing. Um so today we're doing something. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I kind of know what we're doing. Not really though. Um I'll be playing a thing eventually. That'll be later. Is this a Ramblecast? Maybe it's a Ramblecast. Maybe it is. Anyway, so it is December 31st, 2018. Could you imagine if it wasn't? It's just like, no, it's actually the 30th or something. Oh, that would be embarrassing. But I wouldn't stop. I just pretend I'm a day behind or a day ahead. Both. I am a time traveler. I don't know what I'm talking about. Uh, yeah. So it's New Year's Eve. It's it's the end of the year. So so. Why don't we just talk about some stuff like the stream and whatnot. Um, should I do that now? There's a thing I'm gonna there. I mentioned I was working on a thing, or I needed to finish working on a thing before the end of the year. I finished working on that thing, so I'll show that thing later. But that's for later, I think. Yeah, I'll show that later. Anyway, I'm not used to doing this, so I almost just said like tomorrow. Tomorrow is New Year's Day. No, today. Seriously, I'm not good at this. I don't know. Should I just talk about my game of the year? That was one of the things I was going to do. Games of the year, I guess. I don't have any sort of graphics for this or anything, so I'm not making them. Whoop, that's the wrong thing I just opened. Don't open that one. Don't do that. That's not the right thing. Um, so I have a list. I have a thing. I might as well show this if I can. Or I'll try. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that needs to be. Or I won't? uh. Hmm. Or I won't show it because I'm not allowed. I guess I won't. Let me try moving that. Nope, that's weird. Never mind, I won't show that. Display capture is not working. Oh, that's probably. I don't think my monitor was on when I turned on when I opened OBS, so that might be the reason. There we go. That'll work. I think. Sort of. It'll look a little weird, but it'll work. Uh, use window capture for a notepad file. Anyway, I have this list. This is just the games I finished this year. Um, a bunch of these didn't come out this year. There's also, oh god, and yes, Panty Party is on the list. I finished it. We saw credits. Oh god. Anyway, games of the year. No, Panty Party is not eligible. It didn't even come out this year. Um, I also felt like I shouldn't count Shadow of the Colossus because that's just a remake. But but yeah, anything that came out this year would be eligible. Um, there's also some other stuff that's not on this list. Um, actually, how is that? Does that scroll with the thing? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Um, there's other stuff also that I played that's not on this list because I didn't finish them, or games that couldn't be finished or stuff like that. Um, I don't have a rule that I have to have finished the game for it to make my list. Uh, should I start with number 1 or like number 10? I can't do number 10 because I don't actually know. I know what 1 and 2 are. After that it gets a little fuzzy. Uh Number 1, is it any shocker? Is it shocker? Is it any surprise? I don't know. I just mixed up two sentences. Surprise. It's Monster Hunter. That's my game of the year. Big surprise. I don't know. Maybe that's a surprise to you. It's not to me. Monster Hunter is real good. It's real good. Um, so good that I when I tried going back to Generations, it was a little like I don't know. It's fine. It's good. It's just I don't know. I didn't. It feels weird to go back to. Um, a bunch of these didn't come out this year, and I'm dropping frames for some reason. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Dropping frames in this notepad file. That's a problem. Um, I know what number 2 is. That would be Spider-Man. Spider-Man is also very good. I didn't play that on stream. That's like one of the only games on here that I didn't play on stream, I think. Most of these are stream things. There's like one other one that isn't, which is like I think Enter the Breach and Picross. And Tetris. Everything else was a stream thing. Yeah, I've had this going all year though. So that's otherwise I would have not been able to keep track of these or been able to like track everything that I finished this year and do this just in the last like couple days or whatever. But yeah, Spider-Man. Um I played that all off stream. I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea. I very much enjoyed it though. That I could almost make a case for that being my game of the year, but it's not. It's not. I played Monster Hunter a lot more. Because the thing is, I never really went back to Spider-Man once I finished it. I played it a lot and 100%ed it and everything, and then I was done. And then I went back to do the DLC, and I still haven't finished that. So definitely forgotten everything I've played this year before Smash, anyway. Yeah, I probably would have. I wouldn't have remembered. I don't know. There's some stuff in here. Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm pretty sure I would have thought I played that last year if that weren't on this list. I believe these are all in order. Also, they should be. Actually, I think there's like one that's not. I think it's like Sonic Mania. Maybe I think I had to guess where that was because I forgot to put that on the list. Um. Also, no, Sonic Mania Plus is not eligible. It doesn't count, even though I put it on here. Um. Yeah, Spider-Man. Should I talk about the actual game other than just saying it's good? It's real good. I may have gotten a bit emotional at the ending, a little bit. I'm not gonna say anything about the ending, but the ending's real good. Yeah. So look forward to Spider-Man 2, which is like was confirmed day one, pretty much. But yeah, yeah, I'll look forward to it. Uh, Number 3, I'm not entirely sure, actually. I feel like it's a tie for like 5 different games. Um, I really liked Into the Breach more than I was like thinking about this. I was going through all these games, like about a week ago maybe, and like thinking about how I would order. Like I think mainly like my top five, and I think Into the Breach ended up at 3 somehow, and I was like, wait, what? I don't know. I didn't play it that much, but it's really good. I think at least it ended up at 3, but then I remembered Smash existed, and that'd probably be at 3 instead. I don't know. Mostly the single player, at least. Um, because I don't know if I made it clear on stream. I don't like the online all that much. I don't think I talked about all the stuff I had issues with. I mean, part of it's just me. Part of it's not like the game's fault. It's just that I don't really like. I think something I realized this year is I don't really like playing fighting games online. So yeah, I think that's basically what it is, more or less. Um, they fixed the whole issue with getting free for alls when you pick 1v1s. There's still like sort of an issue with like getting rule sets that you don't want, but it's not it's not nearly as bad as it was before. And the net code. I know some people have had like major issues with the net code. I don't know. Um, I don't remember it being too terrible. It's better than Smash 4. 4-player matches actually work, for one thing. You can play 4-player matches without the game catching on fire. But, yeah. It's mainly like the GSP system just doesn't make any sense. That's the main thing. The ranking system and like the fact that the only ranking you have, like your GSP doesn't matter really unless you're in elite. And also something I noticed, which I don't remember if that was on stream or if that was after. I think that was on stream. All of my characters' GSP is like it defaults. It puts all of your characters at like a certain number or something like that, like by default to I guess to make it so you're not gonna end up against people that you shouldn't be going against. So all of my characters are like like it averages them out or something, and all of them are at over 1 million, like just by default. And there's like characters I haven't played, like I don't know, like Ridley is at like 1 million GSP for some reason, and then Incineroar is really low actually. But I think I remember like I played Toon Link a bunch. I think was like the first character I played, and I know if you go into the stats, it actually because it also like raises the GSP of like characters um that you've played but you haven't played in a while. It like sort of tries to average them out or even them out or something like that. I think. I think it does something like that. So like I think Toon Link was at like 200,000. I don't know. I'm just making up a number. And then he got bumped up to like 600,000, but I hadn't even played him in a while. Whereas everyone else who I hadn't touched is at like 1 million, which is weird. So I'm not clear on what determines your ranking. It seems to fluctuate way too much, which I don't like. It goes up really slowly, but it just as far as it going down, it'll just drop. Like you can win like 5 matches in a row, and it'll go up, like maybe like 300,000, and then you lose one match, and it goes down like 200,000. It's like I don't understand it. It's weird. And it seems like it's impossible to make any progress online unless you're like really good. Um, yeah. So, and it doesn't feel like you make any progress because the number doesn't really feel like it means anything, especially with how much it just changes automatically. Oh, I didn't finish what I was even saying about Toon Link also. The GSP in the stats page on it's in like the settings or no, it's not settings. It's on the vault, I think. It's in there's like character stats and whatever with like most used characters and all kinds of stuff like that. Um, I think it shows like it shows the character's GSP. It displays it differently. I think it's for Toon Link. It said like it was in like the tens of thousands. It said like 80,000 or something like that. And even though on the actual like online screen, when I like select on the character select screen online, it it was in like the hundreds of thousands. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, and I don't know. I think it's because I hadn't played them, and that was what it was. But it's like the stat screen isn't adjusted for inflation or whatever. But whatever. GSP was a mistake. It was. It was fine in Smash 4 as like a single player thing, I feel like. Like it's fine. It was useless, but it was fine. It's really just like, oh, here's a high score thing to make you feel good, I guess. Because one of those numbers is gonna be high. If you literally just play at all, like my GSP in classic mode and ultimate is at like 20,000, 20,000, 20 million. Or is it 20 million or is it like 2 million? It's really high. It's in the millions. It's really high. But that's just because I played with a bunch of characters. It's not even I don't know. Anyway, that's that. There's probably more to say about the game. I really, really liked World of Light though. That's why those streams went on for like 10 hours. I think one of them was like almost 10 hours, I think. I don't remember which one that was. I know some people really don't like it. Feel like it's repetitive, whatever. I like in retrospect don't really like Subspace. Like the platforming is really bad. So I'm glad they didn't bring it back. The only thing it had going for it was the cutscenes, and even then, like the story didn't actually make any sense. So basically, once you get up to like the Great Maze, it's just like, well, nothing else matters because the cutscenes aren't like interesting anymore, and there are barely any. And you have to deal with a bunch of awful platforming. So yeah, there's that. And also, I guess I know I saw Max playing World of Light, and he was not into it. But I think it's like if you don't understand any of the references, or if you don't care about what any of the references are, or who the characters are, then like the spirits and whatnot, then you're definitely not gonna get anything out of it. But I do care, even though there are actually characters that even I don't know. I know some obscure stuff. I did not recognize some of those spirits. Um, I mean, not just like some of them are just from games series I haven't played, like or like some of them are just like Metal Gear characters. It's like I don't know anything about Metal Gear, but um, there are some games I had never heard of. Anyway, anyway, is that number three? Is that number three or is that I don't know. I don't know. Um, number four. I guess just to be clear, I wouldn't count anything that's like a remaster or remake, pretty much. So, yeah. Also, obviously, if it didn't come out this year, I would say that doesn't count. I've seen some people make Game of the Year lists. It's like here's just the top 10 games I played this year. Number one, Chrono Trigger. Like what was the point of this list? I don't I don't know. Anyway, number four. Wait, is four Into the Breach? I don't know. Three and four are Smash and Into the Breach. Order them however you feel like. Number five is probably. Mm. Oh no. Uh oh. Uh oh. I actually don't know what number five is. I almost said Yakuza Kiwami 2. Let's just say it's a tie for number five because I'm indecisive and don't know how to do these things. Let's just say it's Yakuza Kiwami 2. Tied with another thing. Uh, I didn't. Yakuza Kiwami 1, I didn't like that much. It was fine, but it was just fine, and I like have like no desire to go back to it. Uh, but like coming off of Yakuza 0, which was like really good, it felt like I don't know something about it. It just I don't know. I think it's because it was based on Yakuza 1, and Yakuza 1's just not like the story's not that interesting and whatnot. Um, and yeah, I don't know. If it was like if it were like the first Yakuza game I had played, I think I would have maybe liked it more. But like Yakuza 0 is like one of the best ones, so that one, yeah. Like and also like the side quests in Yakuza Kiwami for the most part aren't that interesting. Uh, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff about it. Then Kiwami 2 came out, and that game's real good. For one, it runs on the 6 engine instead of the 5 engine. I don't know. I didn't have an issue with the 0 running on the 5 engine, but something about Kiwami, I don't know. It just didn't. Like, I feel like it looked worse than 0 somehow. I don't know. I think it's a 0 also, like, takes place in the 80s, and it has some of that going on. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Also, the arcade games are better. The arcade's better in 0. Yeah, it was like, what was it? Was it Space Harrier? I think it's Space Harrier, right? Yeah, Space Harrier and the other thing. Was it Outrun? Yes, Outrun. It's like Space Harrier and Outrun, and then you can unlock some other stuff. And then Kiwami 1 just has that weird card game thing, which is just like which 0 actually already had that. It just wasn't a card game. It was like a ring you went to. It was like I don't. It was a weird thing. Kiwami 2 though is real good. It looks real good. Plays real good. Weirdly enough, I feel like I don't remember a lot about it. I don't remember a lot about how it plays. The side quests are better. It's just everything's better in Kiwami 2 than it was in Kiwami 1. So, yeah. Story's better. I don't know. The music is probably better, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember the music in either of them. Anyway, it's good. I don't have actually that much to say about it. Game I do have a lot to say about is good old Dragon Ball. I feel like it'd be dishonest not to put it in my top 5 despite the numerous issues I have with it. Anyway, Dragon Ball is a video game, technically. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. I feel like maybe I don't know if I would have liked it more if I played it more like offline, which I don't think I ever played it offline at all. Outside of the like obviously like training mode and the other thing, story mode, which the story mode's not great. It tried to make a story mode that's like long and you know, I guess for if you only are playing it single player, then there's a lot of game there. But it's not the it goes on way too long, and it's just a lot of the fights are just really really easy for the longest time, and then it's just it's not the best. It just starts feeling like grindy. Um, I don't know. I think the format they went with of having it have like the map and everything and the levels was just not a good idea. Like if it should have just been like the key fights, and then like they could like, having it the 3 stories was fine. I feel like, but like it should have just been like something like 10 fights in each one, and then you're done. I don't know. Maybe some people really liked it. For like if it, I don't know. That was that was all you had. You didn't want to play online, but if you did want to play online, oh man, have fun with that. Um, Dragon Ball has issues with matchmaking in terms of finding a match, where sometimes it's just tons of people online. Just no, you can't get into a match. You're not allowed. Arena matches also just didn't work half the time. You'd have like 20 people in an arena waiting for matches, and then just no one can get in. And I don't know what the deal was, or you'd keep rematching the same person over and over. For some reason, it would just refuse to connect you with people. And there were a bunch of other issues. Um, and the thing is, with a lot of stuff, with a lot of the issues with the online, you could just say like, oh, maybe it's just your connection. It's not my connection because Street Fighter V didn't have these problems. I don't think Marvel Infinite even had a lot of the problems it had. A lot of fighting games I played did not have the issues that Dragon Ball did. So no, it was definitely an issue with the game. I haven't played it in a while since I think like the last characters it was like 17 and cooler. I think it was like the last time I played. Um, yeah, and then the ranking system. It has like the reverse problem of Smash, where the ranking just keeps going up and like never goes down, and seems almost like it's more just like a measurement of how long you've played. And I feel like the square thing is more like a measurement of, well, sort of a measurement of your actual skill level, but not really. Because you can just like get the square up in like battle lounges and casual matches and stuff. So it's a weird thing. I think I remember I got to yellow from doing battle lounges originally, which was weird. But yeah, and then I got to orange. That was the thing that happened. That happened on stream. I don't know how that happened. I shouldn't be at orange. Haven't played since. Whoop! I didn't mean to highlight that. Um, yeah, arcade mode's fun. It's an arcade mode. There's not a whole lot to it. Oh, there was the mode they added, like temporarily, which was basically just like a raid sort of thing where you fought like a boss. Like I think it was like you fought like the one I did anyway. I think they might have had more than one, but the one I did was like you fought like Broly. And it was like it was the same as like the party matches where you'd have like a team of three essentially, and you actually were all just like you had three separate players each playing a different character, and then yeah, it was basically it was like that. It was fun, sort of, but also that used like your skills and stuff from the story mode. But yeah, I think you had also different difficulty settings, and I think all it did was change how many matches you had to win in a row. Because it was weird. You didn't just win one match, you had to win multiple matches in a row, which was really weird. And the difficulty setting didn't change the AI. It was just like here they have more he has more health. Like and he's got like 50,000 HP, so yeah, it's weird. I don't think I ever tried the highest difficulty. I tried like normal. I think I tried like easy and normal, and I never tried the highest one because it's no. Um, yeah. Speaking of party matches, I mentioned party matches. Party matches. I don't know if they ever fix those. Those never work too well, but I mean, I guess that's just what's gonna happen when you've got like six people trying to connect to each other for one match. Yeah. Also, I remember, seem to recall the Switch version had some kind of option for playing like 1v1 and 2v2 instead of 3v3. But I don't think they ever don't think the other versions have gotten that yet, as far as I know. Anyway, I haven't followed Dragon Ball recently at all, so I don't know. Um, yeah. So basically, that was me complaining about a whole lot of things in Dragon Ball. Despite that, I still really like the game. It's still really fun to play. It's mostly just real fun to go into training mode and just mess around in there, which is what I've done that in a lot of fighting games. Street Fighter 4, I think most of my time was spent in like training mode, just messing around with stuff. I don't know. Like not actually practicing for online or anything, just like I'm just gonna go into training mode. Just because. just gonna do this combo over and over because I like it. Anyway, um game's fun to play when it's not super annoying to play. I didn't even mention the lag or like the input delay where it's just like you go online and it's just like 2 frames. You get like 2 or 3 frames of input delay and it's just like normally I feel like it's not an issue for me anyway. It's not an issue. But for some reason in Dragon Ball it's just like it's you have like those 2 frames and that's 2 frames too many, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. I feel like that's enough about Dragon Ball. Other stuff. I guess honorable mentions because I don't know. I don't know where I would what I would put at number 6. Um, actually number 6. No, I do know what I'd put at number 6. That'd probably be Dead Cells, which I played mostly off stream, but and I did finish it. I didn't finish because there's technically you beat the final boss and then there's like more stuff you can do and I think there are other bosses that you can fight and I don't there's probably like a true ending sort of thing. But I know you're intended to beat it like multiple times, but I just did the first thing where I beat it. I beat the final boss and got oh no, I disconnected my headphones. And not that there's any sound playing through them, but um yeah, I did that. I beat the final boss. I did it. The game's real good. Then I discovered, I think like actually that was before I beat it, but I had discovered the like oh there was just this other boss through I think like the sewers because I just never went to the sewers. I think I went to the sewers once because you had to go there to get like an upgrade to to be able to was it what upgrade was that? I don't remember. Was that like the stomp or something? I don't know. I had to go there to get something because it's like a Metroidvania sort of thing, except you'll maybe get like one upgrade on each run. So yeah, maybe not even really. It's weird because it's like I got like 3 upgrades. I think the whole time I played it, and it was like there's like a thing that lets you like stomp through floors. I don't even remember what else. There's like a thing that lets you warp and some other stuff. I don't even remember everything that there was. But yeah, that game's really good. That's the theme of this year. I feel like it's real good. Dead Cells is real good. Um, and what was I saying? I don't know. I don't have much to say other than it's very good. You should play it. I played it on Switch. I think the Switch version actually has like some issues with how it runs, but it's fine. It's all fine. Only just realizing I should set turn the audio delay off. I always forget. Okay, and now it's off. Oh no, where'd that go? That's there's not that much to say about Dead Cells. It feels real good to play. and all that. There was another thing. I guess after Dead Cells would be, whoops, did not mean to do that. Would be probably God of War, which, yeah, some people are really into God of War. I didn't love it, but it's good. It's real good. I mean, mainly the issues are just like the story. I felt like didn't really go anywhere. I felt like it was just setting up for something else later. But I didn't really feel like it felt like the story just kind of was just kind of like, oh, the game's over now. I guess it felt like half of the story. It was weird. Like I thought it was going to like culminate in something, but it didn't really. Just kind of like it's like, oh, here's this plot twist, and then just kind of like, oh, well, that's it though. Like it's just kind of like, yeah, and then life goes on, I guess. But yeah, the writing is real good, and the combat's real good. Um, yeah, I weirdly don't remember a whole lot about the game. It's like, especially any time where I like wasn't in combat, it was just kind of like the game felt like it just kind of existed. I don't know. I don't remember a whole lot. Or any time Mimir wasn't speaking. I don't know. It was just like the game. It was just sort of there. It looks good. It looks real good. It's a good game. I would recommend it. It's just I don't have a lot to say about it. It's the Nier Automata of 2018, except not really. For me, I mean, really, because Nier Automata was like I would say wasn't even in my top 5 last year. I liked it. It was fine. I just didn't love it. And I know some people, although people are way louder about Nier Automata. That one's different. I feel like whereas God of War, it's just like I hear people say it's like, oh, I really like God of War. No, I really like Red Dead or this other thing, Spider Man. Most people just really like God of War or Red Dead though. I still haven't played Red Dead, so you will hear no mention of that. Um, yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's God of War. There's not really a whole lot to say about it. It's good. Um, I'm trying to go in some sort of order, but whoops. But I don't know what the order is. Trying to think of what would be after God of War. After God of War, this happens to games that came out early in a year that felt 4 years long. God of War. I mean, it's not like I don't remember a lot about it, but it's like I remember a lot about other stuff I played earlier in the year. I remember Panty Party. I remember that. Um, Granted, that game was only like an hour long, so it's pretty easy to remember what very little happened. But um, what was next? What was God of War was the last one I did. What was after that? After that, I could just go in order, like by release date. I don't think I want to do that. After God of War would be. I'm trying to decide between these two. I don't know which one I like more. Um. Hmm. Hmm. After God of War, I think be Torna. I think. I think. I'm not sure. Torna is better than Xenoblade 2 for some reason. um, I know Xenoblade 2 is on this list, but that came out last year. In case you were wondering, no, it was not in my top 5. So, yeah, there's that. I suppose I should preface by saying Xenoblade 1 is very good. That's probably in like my top 10 of like all time. So I don't know if I'd say top 5, but definitely top 10 probably. The first Xenoblade. It's really good. Xenoblade 2 is not as good. It's fine. It is not as good. It's fun. The battle system's good. Um, the general gameplay, the exploration, all that's good. The story is kind of nothing, or I don't know. Some people really like the story. I don't know why, but I don't know. I had a little bit of trouble following parts of it, and then I felt like it only started getting interesting at like the very end when it. Never mind, I'm not gonna go into details, but I felt like it only started getting interesting at like the very end. Um, Before that, I was just kind of I don't know. I was like, oh, we're traveling around, we're doing stuff. Like, I don't know. Torna is well, mainly it's shorter. It's how long was Torna? Because I pretty much got 100% in Torna. Not I didn't do 100%, but I did like 98% or something like that. And that was like 40 hours or something like that. Whereas Xenoblade 2, for not even close to 100%, was well over 100. I don't think I'm at 200. I'm definitely way over 100, like 120 or something like that. I think is where I am now, and I am nowhere close to 100% in that game. That game is too large. Xenoblade 1 doesn't feel like that for some reason. I think it's because you have most of your stuff completed. I mean, you had like the affinity chart in 2 for all your blades. Xenoblade 1, I guess, had like the skill trees was kind of like the equivalent of that. But that was just for all your party members, which you had like 7, I think. By the end of the game, yeah, you had 7. So, yeah, it's like it's not nearly as bad as the whatever like 30 blades and trying to max all of them out, and some of them having really really weird conditions and whatnot. I mean, then you had the party affinity too, but that wasn't a big deal. And Xenoblade 1, I mean. Um, 2 just feels too big. Torna feels it's well, it's really small. It feels small. It doesn't feel like a full game exactly, but it's better for just being smaller. Like being able to do everything. There's something that's nice about just like being done. I don't know. I mean, there is the fact that the game does at some point like force you to get the affinity chart up to like level 4 or 5, I think, to be able to like finish the game. So you just have to do a ton of side quests. So if you're like ignoring side quests, then that's gonna be a problem. But I was doing all the side quests anyway because they're mostly not super hard. I don't think I even really needed a guide for anything. It was just like, yeah. Um, yeah. Then the music's real good. At least the battle theme's real good. I don't remember a lot of the other. People mention the soundtrack of Torna being really good. I mostly remember the battle theme. A lot of the other songs, there's a bunch of songs that are recycled from the main game, so I wouldn't count those. And then other songs, I just like I don't know, like the songs that play on the overworld are just they just kind of exist. I don't really remember anything about them. Um, yeah, that battle theme is real good though. It's really good. I was not expecting it, but it's real good. Anyway, I wasn't expecting Torna to be real good. You can buy it standalone, so if you don't want to play Xenoblade 2, you could play Torna. It's good. If there's something about Xenoblade 2 you don't like the story or like the character designs or whatever, everything's better in Torna. So yeah. Um. Anyway, I don't know. I don't have a lot more to say about that. What was the other thing? The other one I was deciding between with Torna was Tetris Effect. That game's real good. It's just Tetris, but it's real good. it's It's a really good Tetris game. Do you like Tetris? Maybe you should buy Tetris Effect. Actually, is it like $40? I think it might be like $40 because it's a VR game, so it's got that VR tax. Um, yeah, I played it in VR. I didn't play it in VR on stream, but wondered how it's possible to make a whack Tetris game. Yeah, Tetris Ultimate. That's a thing that exists. exists. It's possible. You just make it not work. That's how you make it. That's how you make a bad Tetris game. Yeah, Tetris Effect. I like Tetris, so I really like Tetris Effect. There's not a lot to say about it. It's real good. The music's real good. It looks really good. The VR actually is kind of, you can very easily tell because I mean VR has like the resolution drops when you're in VR because it like I think this I don't know if it's the resolution of the actual screen because it's so small or something. I don't know exactly. I mean, I think the actual reason the resolution is so low just because that's what the PS4 can handle. But yeah, it's really noticeable in Tetris Effect how low the resolution is. Um, and then also it feels like it's very much designed for VR. Like with how far zoomed out it is, at least by default, you can just zoom it in, but you can't. I don't think you can do that while it's paused. Like you have to like do that while it's like counting down at the beginning. So yeah, if you don't know about that, then that's not good. You should know about that. And then there's the whole what is it even called? Zone, zone, zone tan. Not that. No. Zone. um, what was this? Zone mechanic. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's only in the campaign mode, but I mean, it's at least you can it's there. Something I think I mentioned something like you can't practice it or something. I forgot the game actually does have a practice mode. Like the story mode has like a practice mode. I just never used it, so I forgot it was there. I don't know exactly how it works. Like I don't know if it's endless or whatever, but it's yeah, it exists. I think I'm pretty sure it doesn't let you die. So there's that. I also meant to finish the game on expert, and I just never got around to doing that. I don't know. I could do it. It's just I just didn't do it. Um, yeah, yeah. Tetris Effect. That's a good game. I didn't say anything about Zone. It's just like yeah, it's in campaign. No, no. It's I don't know if they're going to bring back the zone mechanic for like a future Tetris game. The thing is, it's not even in all the modes. So like I could see that being its own separate mode in like in like a newer Tetris game. I could see that happening. Just having like a zone mode where you have that mechanic again. Um, yeah. In terms of presentation, I don't know how whatever the next Tetris thing is going to come out is going to top it. Maybe it'll just be like a mobile game or something, and it won't even try. I don't know. Um, Also, Tetris Effect is PS4 exclusive right now. I don't know if I know a lot of people are hoping it's gonna come to PC at some point. I don't know if it will. I would hope so. Not that I'll buy it again, but it's you know that would be good for the people that want that. Yeah. There was another thing. There's a whole lot of stuff. There's like the level up system and a whole lot of stuff to like unlock. Like there's like the what are they even? I don't know what they're called. I don't remember the little like avatars. The little thing that floats around the globe. Um, you can unlock a bunch of those, but it's weird and like feels I don't know feels weird. I should probably do a thing real quick while I have a thing open. Yeah, it like the what was I saying? The avatars feel kind of pointless. I don't know. I don't totally understand. I don't totally understand just like I don't know. You just kind of level up for no reason. I think the max. I don't even remember what the max level is. It's like, is it 99 or something? I don't know. I think it's 100. I think it's 100 is the cap. Um, and it's yeah. There doesn't seem to be any point to doing that. You just level up by just playing, basically. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see the point of it. It's just there. I guess it's just there to have something, to have some sort of something that feels like progression, so you don't feel like you're just wasting your time. Um, or like so you don't feel like you're wasting your time if you're not, you know, like getting a higher score or whatever. Um, yeah. And then there's all those extra modes. Special shoutouts to mystery mode. Mystery mode's not good. Don't bring it back, please. Do not. I don't like it. I don't like mystery mode. Also, that platinum, the platinum for Tetris Effect is just no. It's impossible. I will. It will never happen for me. So yeah. There's because you have to get like SS ranks in every mode, and there's some of those modes that I just cannot, like combo mode. Like it's just like nope, that's not happening. SS isn't happening there. So yeah, I hope you don't have like a compulsion to like platinum every game you play or whatever, because if you then otherwise then maybe don't get Tetris if that's gonna be a problem for you. But still get it though. It's real good. Anyway, it's enough about that. After Tetris, it's weird to go backwards because it's just a whole lot of. It's like you're scraping the bottom of the barrel now. After Tetris, I guess would be probably Kirby Star Allies if I can do the thing. I did it. This was a video game. Moving on. No. Yeah, it was a video game. It's good. Some people are really into it. People who are like Kirby super fans love it. I'm not a Kirby super fan, so I like Kirby. Um, I didn't really touch much of the side content, like the boss rush and all that. I've heard some people go so far as to say like, "Oh, you haven't finished the game until you've done all that stuff," and it's like, no, no, I finished the game. But anyway, I don't even know everything that's like in there, but yeah. I still need to play Triple Deluxe, or I still need to finish Triple Deluxe, and I still need to play Robot, and I'll do those someday. Well, I also need to finish like Mass Attack. I have that too. I probably have something else. 64. I think I played like half of 64 and never finished it. Um, but that's not Star Allies. Star Allies is a game. I don't think it actually reviewed super well. Like it was like in the 70s or something like that. Cause I know a lot of people felt like it was just too easy. Which I mean, it's like it's meant. I feel like all the Kirby games do that, where they're like really easy. The base game is really easy, and then the hard stuff is all the extra stuff at the end. I mean, actually, that's just like a Nintendo thing, honestly. Like Mario games do the same thing. I know people complain about that. I don't have that much of an issue with it. Um, Kirby's Epic Yarn doesn't get hard at all. The extra stuff is not any harder. It's only harder if you're trying 100%, but Crusader Allies got really good after they added stuff to it. Maybe. I don't think I ever looked into any of the DLC. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much what they added exactly. I saw some of the stuff, like the most recent update. I saw some of it. But I haven't played it. I don't know. Um, there's not a lot to it. I like the whole combining powers thing. That was something I liked about 64 that I wish they had brought back, and never understood why they made a big deal out of that in Squeak Squad when that's not an actual big thing that you can do, but whatever. It's not the same as 64. It's only like you have like your primary power and your like secondary power that you can combine it with or whatever. Or like the big list of secondary powers you can combine them with. And then some of them share the same like element or whatever, but still it's it's something. Um Even if you can't turn into a refrigerator or do whatever that one thing was, it like Spark and Fire, I think it was. The one where he just like lights his head on fire and damages himself. Is that the one? Yeah, it's not. There's nothing like that, but you know, it's fine. And the final boss is real good. It's got that Kirby escalation that I expect. Yeah, but for the most part, the game's just it's fine. It's okay. It's I don't know. It's just fine. Um, really getting into the bottom. um, not the bottom, but just the stuff that yeah. I guess the only one that's really left is Picross S2. Yeah, Picross S2 is real good. But that's Picross, and there's not really much to say. Do you like Picross? You'll probably like Picross S2. Um, it's a good Picross game. I don't know. I like Picross, so I heard that it came out and was like, "Yep, buying that now." And that was the end of that. There's another Picross game that's actually out on the Switch that I didn't play. Based on some anime or something. That one I was like, no, I'm gonna. That it came out like less than a month after S2, I think, and I was like, no, I'm not. I'm good. They added the ability to like count squares in S2, and that's real good. So I hope that stays around. Um, yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about it. It's Picross. it's just it's a good Picross game. Hence why I didn't really mention it until now. Um, that's kind of everything. Not it's not everything, but like that's everything that I'm going to like count. There's Captain Spirit, which I'm not. I'll get to that one later. Actually, Lethal League Blaze, I guess. Actually, there's more. There's other stuff that I just forgot because it's not listed here. Lethal League Blaze is real good, but I didn't play a whole lot of it, which is why I just didn't really count it. I mean, I finished the story mode and I played a bit of online, but basically what I played on stream was mostly all I played of it. I played a little bit before that stream, but I haven't really played much at all since. I haven't played it all since, actually. That soundtrack's real good, though. Hideki Naganuma loves posting about that song he made on Twitter. It's a real good song. He just, I don't know. Anytime anyone's like, yo, Hideki Naganuma's music, though, he retweets it. He loves it. Um, anyway, Lethal League Blaze, it's real good. It's just I feel like I didn't play enough of it to have a fully formed opinion on it, other than just a very good first impression, essentially. Um, Sonic Mania Plus doesn't really count because that's. I mean, I counted Torna, but like Sonic Mania Plus is barely like it. I don't. It doesn't even feel like a new game. It's literally just, hey, here's the same. This is the first game. just with some more stuff and some stuff changed and whatever. It's good. It's just it's clearly it's an expansion, DLC thing. It's not the same as a proper whatever. Captain Spirit, it's fine. It's fine. It exists. I don't know. It was free. It's good. It's just it's not it's how long was it? Like 2 hours, maybe 2 3 hours. I think to get through the whole thing. And also that depends on how much you do with it, but yeah. There's also a lot more that you could do. Um, and then there's a bunch of like secret stuff that like there's like a locker that you can get into that I never got into. Because I never figured out what the combination was. And then there's the phone where there's this weird thing with the password, and it doesn't tell you how long the password is. It's just like, here's just enter a password. Um, it's like, is it 4 digits? Is it like 8 digits? I don't remember how many it actually lets you enter. I think it lets you enter up to like 10 or something like that. But it's like the password's a bunch of numbers, and it's like the numbers on the phone, which would correspond to, I believe, hot dog, like hot dog man, and it's dumb. But most people didn't like it because it doesn't really make any sense. There's not really any hints towards it. It's just kind of like, just gotta try it. I think the devs had to like tell people essentially how to get into the phone because no one could figure it out. And it doesn't work as like a PT type thing where you had to do a bunch of stuff like that to get through. That's just like one little thing just to get this one mini game that you can play, and like that's it. It's not worth it. Anyway, that's a thing. Speaking of which, also there's Life is Strange 2, which is not on this list. I think everything else. I think that's pretty much all for this list. Mostly all. It's not everything, but that's mostly everything for this list. Life is Strange 2. Only the first episode's out, so there's not a whole lot to say about that because it's not actually the full game. So I that doesn't count. Doesn't count at all. I won't count it until all 5 episodes are out, but yeah, first episode's good. Um, I feel like it was better than the first episode of Life is Strange 1, which I remember being like the first episode of Life is Strange 1 is like the worst one. And it's like a really slow start, and that game doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's like you have your time control powers or whatever, but it's not like there's not a whole lot interesting that happens in the first episode. Uh, in the first game anyway, nothing really starts happening until like episode 2 or 3, I think. Um, but yeah, it's good. Two is it seems good so far. It looks better. I believe it's running on like a different engine than the first game was, so there's that. And yeah, the story is something. I don't like. It's just the beginning of the story. It's weird that they still haven't announced anything about when episode 2 is coming out. Like, when was episode 1? Like in October, I think. And yeah, I don't know, but that's a thing, I guess. Or was it September? Actually, it might have been September. It was a while ago. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll see where it goes. Um, I think everything else is stuff that didn't come out this year or is like a remaster. I guess honorable mentions. Uh, Before I get to the other stuff that's just not on this list, I'll just go through the rest of the stuff that's on this list. Shadow of the Colossus is real good. That would probably be in the top 10 if What was I saying? If that were actually a new game, it's a really good remake, but it's a remake, so I don't count it. But it's really good. Um, I did play it on PS3. I think I had mentioned that I played the PS3 version. I didn't finish that version, but I had seen the entire game before. I just never finished it. And that, yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's a good game. Shadow of the Colossus is a good game. Controversial statement, I know. Um, Stuff that literally is just a port. Dark Souls. Dark Souls Remastered didn't really add much of anything, so I don't know if there's anything to say about his Dark Souls. Um, World Ends With You just had like that one extra thing that they added, which seemed like a sequel tease of some sort. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's going anywhere, but whatever. And there's a Spyro trilogy. Once again, those are remakes, so I don't really count those. But yeah, Spyro 1 was my favorite. And then I don't know if it was largely just because I was just getting tired of them, maybe to some extent. Um, I think it was just there was more weird, frustrating stuff in 2 that was just like not fun to deal with. Like some of the missions just felt like a little too precise to get 100%. But I did it, but it was just it. I don't know. I liked the laid back nature of Spyro 1 and how most of it's not super hard. Like most of it's pretty easy. To get like 100%. And then 2, it's like, no, let's make a real video game this time. It's like, no, I wanted it easy. We're still able to do it. And then Spyro 3 is a game that exists, and we're not going to talk about it anyway. Anyway, that's that. Other games. I actually have my PS4 on right now, but you can't see it because reasons. I could show it. I'm not going to. I will, actually. I probably should. There's no reason. We've got the I've got it. I've got visuals. I'm just not using them. There we go. Great. So I have my PS4 on for reasons that I will be using it later. Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, that's another game that came out. That came out like a few days before Smash. I don't know if I finished it. It doesn't really have like a story mode. It has a story, but it doesn't have a I don't know if it has like something that would qualify as an ending. I played all of the songs, or at least all of like the default songs. So, and nothing happened when I like completed the last song. It just kind of like it's over. That's it. That's the end of the game. It's like, okay. Or it's not like that's the end of the game. It's just kind of like you just completed another song and then it just goes back to the menu just like any other song. It doesn't end. It's just kind of like I don't know. It's weird. It's good though. I like it. I like Persona 2 music, so it's good. These are not placing in the top 10 or whatever, mostly because I don't feel like it. I don't think there's anything else here that I didn't already mention. Black Ops 4 doesn't have a campaign, so that wasn't on that list, because that's the only games I finished. Black Ops 4 is good. I played Blackout a bit until I was just like done with it, and then I stopped, and that was before they updated it and they changed a bunch of stuff. So yeah, and then I just realized like I don't like playing Blackout solo because it feels like it's like I'm never going to win this, so I don't really want to do this. Like I don't want to do this to myself. It's not really fun. It's just stressful. So yeah, I stopped playing Blackout. It's funny, I really like zombies, or at least I really liked zombies in Black Ops 1 and played a lot of it, and then I still like zombies. I just never end up playing a ton. With the same thing happened with Black Ops 3. I just didn't play a ton of it. I mostly played multiplayer with 3 and 4. I think they just added a bunch of stuff, I think, to multiplayer, but I haven't looked into that. I know they've added a bunch of stuff to Blackout. But yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's a good game. It's fun. Soul Calibur 6. Whoop. Soul Calibur 6 also honorable mention. That game's real good. It's real fun. I played a lot of it off stream. Yeah. I got to like rank like D5, I think. Then I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm good. That's enough. It takes a really long time to rank up. Like I remember early on, you know, like the highest ranked person was at like, I mean, this was after like maybe a couple weeks or something like that, but the highest ranked person was at like C or something, like C something or like B5. Like I don't like it takes so long to rank up in Soul Calibur 6 for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, but the game's good. I wanted to play more characters. I played a lot of Sophidia. Well, apparently Cassandra's a thing. It's coming out. I haven't played 2B at all. Did I just play Sophidia, or was there someone else I don't think there was anyone else I tried. Am I wrong? Did I? I think it might have just, yeah. I think there was someone else I wanted to play. I think it was like Taki, but I never did. Yeah, I only really played Sophidia. Yeah, but Cassandra was the one I wanted. So I'll probably go back and play again when Cassandra comes out. Also, there's the story mode, or the 2 story modes, which there's the... What is it even called again? I forgot what it's called. The one where you make the custom character. That one. I eventually started just, like, skipping all the cutscenes. Or, like all the ones that are just, like, talking with text. And I was just like, I don't care. Like, the story is not interesting. And it's really long and drawn out. And I just don't care. And, yeah, it was just... I was just like rushing through. I still didn't finish it, but I got to the point where Geralt shows up. He jumps through a portal and then you fight him. And yeah, and then he joins you. I don't know. There's not a lot to that, but I don't think I touched the other story mode at all. The one that's basically not the arcade mode actually, because there is also just an arcade mode. Yeah, I didn't finish any of those though, so, but yeah, the game's good, the fighting's good, online's good. It's just, I feel like there were some times where I got matched against people I really should not have been fighting, and it was weird. So that was always really annoying, but, My Hero, I feel like I don't have a lot to say about. Mostly what I played on stream was most of... that's pretty much what I've played. I think there's like an event or something going on like right now. Of some kind, with like getting some kind of special accessories or something. I don't know. I haven't played, and I don't know. That's one of those games that there are people that take it very seriously, and people who get real into like these like 3D anime arena fighters and whatever. But I don't know. It's just a game that exists to me. It's okay. The actual fighting is like it's all right. It's a fine game. It's just, I don't know. Fighting EX Layer, yeah, that was something that came out. I have not played it since the stream. Since the one time I streamed it, that was the only time I played it. And that's, yeah, I have not much to say about it. Street Fighter 1, greatest game of all time. No, it's, I have nothing to say about that, besides the fact that it's just a bunch of old games. Onrush. I think I did play this actually a little bit after the stream. not right after the stream. There was a day that I just was like, oh, I'll just play some Onrush because why not? There's probably no one online now, I bet, but yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I don't know if they ever added the ranked mode, because I know that was a thing that they were supposed to add. Like, it was like, ranked mode is coming soon, and I never saw it, even after, like, a month or two. Yeah, I think that was when I went back to play it. It was like something like a month after it came out. And the ranked mode wasn't there. I haven't heard anything about the game much since, so I don't know if they ever added that. That's real bad if they still haven't. Since that came out in like May or something, but yeah, that's yeah. I don't know. That's Windjammers was last year. Yeah, no, that's that. I don't. Beat Saber actually. Okay, no, I did play a couple of these. Obviously, these are VR games, so I did not play them on stream. I played Beat Saber. That game is real good. It's it gets real hard though. Actually, there's like a campaign mode, and that campaign got way harder than I thought it would. I think I got to a mission that I literally couldn't do, because it scores you based on like how wide your swings are or something like that, and it's like you get more points if your swings are wider, basically. And it there's like a mission where it requires you to get a certain number of points, and I couldn't do it. And then I think I don't remember what you have like branching paths, so you're not forced to do any certain mission. But I think I got to a point where there were like 3 different missions that I just couldn't do any of them. And then I stopped playing. So yeah, but otherwise the game's real good. So yeah, the PS4 version doesn't have any like the custom songs or whatever, but it's yeah. I haven't played Super Hot VR. Also, that's not even from this year. Electronauts, I think that's 2018, right? I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Electronauts is like Beat Saber, but not. It's not really a rhythm game. It's actually like a music making game. I never talked about Electronauts at all. I don't think. I played it once. Yeah. It's a cool game. You basically just like remix. They give you a bunch of songs to play, and you kind of can just like remix the songs and stuff, and sort of. It's hard to explain. I don't know. I feel like there's something I can compare it to. Wii Music. Not really, not exactly, but yeah, it's like a weird. Get a bunch of instruments and like they give you these weird like abstract instruments they just put in front of you, like display out and whatever, and yeah. And you beat on these orbs and touch this thing over here and throw there's grenades that you throw that make sounds, and there's a bunch of weird stuff. It's a weird game. It's good though. It's if you like making music, I guess. It's not really a rhythm game. It's yeah. The rest of these I don't think I played. Or these aren't from this year, so that's... did I play any of these? I did. Iconoclast. I haven't played that since the stream. I don't really have anything more to say that I didn't already say, I don't think. So, yeah. The game's got real good pixel art. And it seemed good, but I didn't play any longer, so it's... Yeah, I got not much more to say about it. And then everything else is older. This is all... Wait, was Ruiner from this year or not? I don't remember. I don't remember if Ruiner was this year or if that was last year. I think that was this year. I think that was this year. I believe. Ruiner was really good. I still haven't finished it. I still haven't gone back and played it at all. I need to do that because it's really good. Other than that, I don't think there's anything... There might be something in the library. Like, there might be Actually, it would probably be something physical, because I'm like thinking like there's probably something that I deleted. Ruiner was last year? Oh, never mind. Well, Ruiner's still real good though. um, yeah. The only other thing is like Far Cry 5. I didn't finish it. There's not a lot to say about it. I didn't finish it. I don't know. It's a game. It's fine. I kind of liked what I played of it. I'll finish it someday, maybe. Anyway. Yeah, so. Those are my games of the year. that was a big. That wasn't a list. That was I don't know what that was. That was just a big ramble fest. Main takeaway: Monster Hunter World is number one. Spider-Man is a very close second, and then the rest is not super important, to be honest. But those are the ones I'm most sure about. Yeah. GOTY Ramblecast 2018 was a success. Did you think I was done? I'm not done. You thought that was all I was going to talk about? No. No. Also, obviously, there's the stuff I did. I do things. I have a stream. Stream stuff sometimes. Sometimes it happens. Occasionally. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Where should I start? I mean, I don't know what I did at the beginning of the year. What did I start with? I think I was just still in the middle of Xenoblade 2 at the beginning of the year. Was what I was doing. It's going to take a very long time to scroll through this list. I have so many streams that I would have to get through. I think what was the first thing I actually like started this year? Was it Monster Hunter? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I should have had like a list of topics, but I don't. I wasn't prepared. I'm never prepared. Okay, I made it to the beginning of the year. The thing is, these are the highlights, so it's just based on when I highlighted them, which I don't know exactly how accurate any of that is. I'll just skip over Xenoblade 2. Dragon Ball Beta was the first thing I did? Apparently. Then Street Fighter 5. There was a period where I was going to stream Street Fighter 5 like regularly, and I just decided against that. I think it was on the schedule. It was I think something else came out or something, or there was a reason that I didn't do it. I think. I'm pretty sure that there was a reason that I was going to play Street Fighter 5 like weekly, I think. Like with Dragon Ball, I was gonna do like Street Fighter. Was that before Dragon Ball? Before or after? I don't remember. At least when Arcade Edition came out, I was like, oh, maybe I'll try to make this like a regular thing. I didn't do that, and I think it's a good thing I didn't do that. So, yeah. I don't remember. I don't know if it was just that I didn't want to, or if there was a specific reason I didn't. Mystery streams, those were a thing. I haven't done one in a very long time. Remember Haymakers? I do a little bit. I haven't actually followed that game at all since I played it on stream. I have not looked at. I don't think it's out yet. But that, I mean, that's a game that exists. It was good. Had good music. Platforming is good. Too bad the controller kept disconnecting, but that's my own issue. That's not the game's fault. Although once the controller disconnected, it wouldn't reconnect. But then again, it was a demo. The game's not done. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. There's SMT Synchronicity Prologue. I don't really have anything to say about that. Doki Doki, that was a game. Panty Party. You know, I don't usually. I don't usually talk about the views that I get on Twitch videos. Usually, I don't get any. Or at the very least, I get very few. And on rare occasions, for some ungodly reason, Panty Party has a lot of views. I don't know why. People really want to see it, though. People really want to see that stream. I don't know why that has so many views. It has too many. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. I think I got most of them like when I first did the stream or something, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many times I had to go and like watch it because I usually anything I make, any VOD that I save will automatically get like a couple more views or something like that because I have to like click on it and watch it to like edit it basically, or literally not edit it, but literally all I do is just cut out the intro and whatever. And I might cut out other stuff if I need to. Usually I don't need to. I can't cut out anything from the middle. But yeah. Oh, Celeste was a game that I played and I didn't finish it, but I hear it's very good. And maybe I should do something with that. And by that I mean like I should like finish it. It came out in January. I didn't play it after that stream. I did like it. I liked what I played. I didn't finish it. Oh great. Dragon Ball. That was the thing that happened. Remember Dragon Ball? I don't. Let's not talk about it. Oh no. I have to. Um yeah, I realized that a regular series with Dragon Ball is a bad idea. Actually, Dragon Ball and Monster Hunter started around. Well, they came out the same day, actually, didn't they? Um, so they started at the same time. Uh, I don't know if I feel like any regular series that's for a game that's not like, you know, I don't know, any sort of regular thing I probably shouldn't do. I feel like, especially with fighting games, because Dragon Ball didn't. That became I don't like somewhere in the middle. I don't know where exactly, but somewhere in the middle of those episodes, I was not having fun. I was not enjoying the game at all. But I had to do it out of obligation, not out of my own obligation. But I mean, still, I was not enjoying it, and I'm not gonna do that again. So yeah. So you won't see that, I guess. I don't know what that means exactly. Um, no, so Monster Hunter wasn't as bad. I was kind of just not having as much fun with it, but I mean, there was still stuff coming out. Like there were still like regular updates, but at a certain point, they weren't doing updates like weekly, and I was just like, I don't like this game's not that much fun to play like every single week. I don't really want to play it that frequently. Like it's still good, and I still like when the events come around, I still want to go back and play it, but it's not. I don't feel desire to play it every week. It's not. It's just not that kind of. I don't know. I'm not. I don't. I don't. I don't know. I have nothing. Um. As SNES Classic Stream, there's nothing to say about that. But that reminds me, because that's also on YouTube, and I forgot that I streamed on YouTube simultaneously for a bit, and yeah, that was an experiment. Uh, I don't know if I needed to stop necessarily. I kind of just stopped because it just didn't. I don't know. I didn't like having it like cluttering my YouTube channel. Um, Even just on the back end, I think at a certain point I started like making the videos automatically unlisted, like all the streams. Did I do that? think I did that at some point anyway. But like even still, that still shows up on like the back end, and that like clutters my like feed. So it would make it like really annoying to try to find a specific video just for me. Like if I'm trying to get to a video for whatever reason. It's just yeah, it's not. It's annoying, and I don't. Yeah. um, and I don't remember if I think that I unlisted like most of those streams. There are like only a couple that are still just up. Uh, and I don't remember which ones they are. But like also like the editing on YouTube doesn't really work very well. So if I want to like cut out the intro and outro or whatever, I can't very easily do that on YouTube because the editing's like really bad, or it was. I noticed. I actually just went in there today. I noticed because I was looking for something in the back end, and there was the editing thing is like changed. I don't know when they changed it, but apparently they changed it recently. I don't know if it's better, but the main thing was just really slow. It was like really slow and just like awful to use before. So it was just yeah, no. It was bad. Then there's just a whole lot of Monster Hunter and Dragon Ball. Overwatch. I don't know if you've noticed that I haven't done an Overwatch. I haven't been doing all the Overwatch events lately. I didn't do the winter one, the most recent one, most recent winter one this year, and I didn't do. I think it was like the summer games. I think I skipped over because I don't have as much of interest in playing Overwatch as much anymore. Um, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to continue to 2019 or like I'll just do no Overwatch. Maybe. Who knows? Kirby Marathon was a thing that I tried, but I didn't have time for. And I didn't prepare for. Um, I wanted to play way more Kirby games than I did. I only ended up getting to do what, like 3? The Adventure Superstar, Air Ride. Was that it? Yeah, and then Star Allies. Yep, that was it. Okay. Um, I wanted to do more than that, but I think yeah, Rainbow Curse was one that I had planned on doing. I think for some reason I wasn't able to stream that day. I think, and then I wasn't able to do that. Uh, but I still want to go back and play those games at some point, even if not on stream. And I guess that's where we get to Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was that was basically what I should have done for Kirby. Instead of like, oh, this game comes out in like a month. Let's play all the games right now. How about don't do that and play them all, like a year in advance. Although Kingdom Hearts, actually, I think the only reason I played Kingdom Hearts was because another game didn't come out that day, or came out that day, but I didn't get it delivered. Which is why I kind of stopped using Amazon. I didn't stop using Amazon, but I don't use it nearly as much, especially for like pre-ordering stuff because I want stuff day one, and I can't totally trust Amazon to do that. So basically, the only reason I'll use Amazon is if there's like a specific physical thing I want, or there's like a collector's edition or whatever that I want. Otherwise, I'm mostly not gonna use it, or if it's significantly cheaper. But yeah, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts though. Kingdom Hearts is a good time. I think it helps that I had played Kingdom Hearts 1 like I think when I was on a break. Took a break, what was it, last year, like right before Xenoblade came out. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 anyway. So, I was able to get through that pretty easily. I felt like I was decently thorough. And then Chain of Memories happened. Then Chain of Memories happened to me. it forced itself upon me. Okay, no, maybe that's too far. Kingdom Hearts 1 was fun, but Chain of Memories was not. Hence why I forgot there was a big gap. There was a big gap between Kingdom Hearts, then I see God of War, and then I think there's another thing that I played. I think I waited to finish God of War. It was like God of War and Dark Souls, I think. E3 happened before Kingdom Hearts, before Chain of Memories happened. Okay, well I guess I'll just talk about E3 then. E3 was fun. I don't know if streaming E3 made me like some of the press conferences more than I otherwise would have. Like EA's, I felt like it was like, oh, it was fine. Some people were real with EA, and people were like really, really hated their conference. So I was like, ah, it was fine. I felt like it was better than previous years, but maybe it was because I was talking over it the whole time. Um, Still, E3 was fun, and I want to do that again next year. So I'll do that again next year. Um, yeah. It's more fun than the usual doing like Nintendo Directs and everything. Um because it's weird. It was weird doing like research and like taking notes and things. It was weird. Made us feel like work. I don't know. That was a thing. Smash Ultimate was a thing. That was a thing that happened. Um don't expect it to happen again. Yeah. I don't know. And then God of War continued after that, I guess. I said everything I had to say about God of War. Dark Souls. Oh, geez, Dark Souls is a mess at the start. I forgot. I had issues with my computer, with my old computer anyway. With it constantly, just like, what was it? It was just like the frame rate would just drop for no reason. It would just drop down to like, because I think it was, I would capture at, 30 FPS usually. Sometimes it's 60, but usually 30. And then it would just, at a certain point, it would randomly drop down to like 22 or something like that. And it was just for no reason. I could never figure out what the reason actually was. As far as I could tell, it was my CPU. So I never figured out any like specifics other than that though. But once I upgraded my computer and got this new one, well, it wasn't even a new computer. It was really just replacing the CPU, and then it turned out I needed a new motherboard, and then the motherboard didn't fit in my old case, so I had to get a new case. So I basically just had to rebuild my computer. But basically, once I did all that, I haven't had those problems since. The frame rate is steady at 30, and actually, it's not just the frame rate. There's a specific thing that happens. It is, what was it? The CPU. There's a thing right next to the frame rate. It says 30 FPS. Right next to it, it says like CPU. It says 27.9% right now. That would jump. It like fluctuates a little bit. It's like 24% right now. It fluctuates. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. But that would just over time just steadily climb until it got up to like 50% or something like that, and then that's when the frame rate would start dropping. Also, I noticed I'm doing a lot of things with my hands that you cannot see. I should maybe stop doing that. It's fine. Yeah. This computer doesn't do that because I have an i7. That was an i5 that I had in my other one, and this one doesn't have that problem. So, yeah. Just with regards to streaming in general, this computer doesn't really have issues. So there's that. Dark Souls. I don't know if there's anything to say about the Dark Souls, really. That was just a thing that happened. I stalled for a real long time to not do Chain of Memories, though. Oh, right, the Octo expansion. I completely forgot. That's another one that came out. Um, yeah, I haven't played that since the stream I did, which was only like an hour because I meant to stream for longer. like, like 3 hours like I do normally. But for whatever reason, that game gave me real bad motion sickness. Actually, I think Splatoon 2 gave me bad motion sickness originally. The campaign did anyway, and Octo Expansion gave me the same problem. And for some, I don't know why the multiplayer never did though. I remember back when I first played Splatoon 2. I think that was why I switched from like I think if you go back to those VODs, it's like I played single player for like an hour or two, and then just stop abruptly and start doing multiplayer because for some reason the multiplayer doesn't give me motion sickness, and I do not know why. I think it's something to do with the way the levels are designed and the fact that you're looking around a lot more in single player, and something to do with my TV. Because also in handheld mode, I'm pretty sure I just don't have an issue at all. But actually, I usually play Splatoon 2 in handheld mode, but even not doing that, I still like playing on my TV when I do stream Splatoon 2. When I do the multiplayer, it doesn't give me an issue, but something about I got like real bad like motion sickness though. Doing the Octo expansion, so that's why that's only an hour long because I had to stop. I had to go. I couldn't. Um yeah. So I still haven't played that. Um Mario Tennis. Oh, this is June, I guess. Or wait, no, I that's when I did all. That's when I actually saved all of these. Was since I usually do them in bulk. Um, because VODs expire after a certain amount of time. So once I start seeing stuff that's going to expire soon, or it's like creeping up on, because it'll show like it'll just be like a series of like 5 VODs. That'll just be like, oh, all of these are expiring. And then they'll just say like this is expiring in like 5 days. This one's in 4 days. This is in 3, 2, 1, whatever. Um, and it just when it starts like sort of creeping up and getting close to VODs that I haven't saved yet, then that's when I start trying to save those. I'll usually I'll save like a bunch of them at once. Like at one, not at once, but because you can do multiple at a time. You can highlight them. You could just highlight an entire VOD and it basically just saves it. And you can highlight multiple at a time, but I realized you shouldn't do that because it actually puts them out of order, and that's real annoying. So yeah, I think like 2 of the Birth by Sleep parts or something like that are like out of order because of that. Um, right. So there's that. Chain of Memories. I thought maybe I put it off for a long time, and then it was like, fine, I guess we'll do it now. I think once we finished God of War, then yeah, I just replaced God of War with it. And yeah, I thought it would be like fine. I was thinking like I remembered not liking it, but I was thinking like, you know what, maybe it wasn't actually that bad. Maybe it's just because I hadn't played it before and I wasn't used to it or something. I was like, no, it's actually worse than I remember. So it's not just like, oh, I don't like it. It's like, no, actually, this game is not very good. But yeah, I talked to someone that really likes Chain of Memories, and was like, okay, that's fine. That's you do you and all that. I don't care for it. Um, and then he told me that I just didn't understand it. But that's not important. It's not get into that. But anyway, that guy's blocked. Anyway, after Chain of Memories, uh, Sonic Mania Plus. That's not really. Oh god, Octopath. I forgot to talk about Octopath. Octopath's real good. I completely forgot about that. I still haven't finished it. But it's really good. It was really good based on what I played. I finished everyone's chapter 1. I think I started like Therion's chapter 2, I believe. Um, so yeah, there was that. And I don't know. I like what I played of it. Um, Dead Cells Direct, Kingdom Hearts 2. You know what was a good idea? Was making Kingdom Hearts 2 parts 6 hours. Was that the first? Yeah, that was the first time I did that. Was the Kingdom Hearts 2? That was a good idea because otherwise I don't think we would be done with Kingdom Hearts yet if I hadn't. Um, because that game is way longer than I remember. And yeah, doing 6 hours. The thing is, I can't do that with every game. There's some games I still don't do that with because it's just there's some games I don't want to play for 6 hours straight. Um, whether I physically can't because like I think I mentioned Spyro giving me motion sickness, so I just like couldn't. And but like Kingdom Hearts 2, that game's real good. It's very good. So I could play that for 6 hours, no problem. But yeah, then Monster Hunter Generations was a thing that I thought would go longer, but I was kind of done with that pretty early. Um, Kingdom Hearts 2 is super long. Why was it so long? Why is it so much longer than the first game? I don't know. It's just real long. It was a fun time though. Um, it's funny that most of the Kingdom Hearts 2 parts didn't have the issue of the frame rate just, doing whatever or the stream going down. That's the problem I have now is the stream going down, but that's my internet. So, um I don't know. It was just really inconsistent. Just like sometimes it had that problem, and sometimes it didn't. I could never figure out what the deal was. But yeah, any of these ones, if you look at the videos, any ones that say like Torna, for example, that one says like part 1.1 and part 1.2. And that's just like part one, and part one, part two, if that makes sense. I had to figure out some kind of naming convention to make that work, and I didn't want to just call it like part two when it's not, but um yeah, that's a thing. I think Kirby might be like one of the only ones that's not like, because I think Kirby Star Allies actually has like part two and three for some reason. I think just because there were so few. Like there were only two actual. I think was it only two streams? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2. Why did it go on for so long? I think also just like all of the having to do all the 100% stuff. If I had done all that stuff with the other games, those would have went on longer too. Especially something like Birth by Sleep is like ridiculous with how much there is. Oh, Mega Man 11. There's another game I forgot to mention. I still haven't finished it. I think I tweeted out something uh about my distaste for the Yellow Devil at some time after I had played it, after I had streamed it. Yeah, Yellow Devil in that game is a bunch of bullshit, but yeah. That whole level actually, the level leading up to the Yellow Devil is all terrible, and then the Yellow Devil is terrible, and then I hated it. But I still haven't finished it. Then I beat him. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this for a little while. That's oh oh oh. Speaking of things being out of order, there's Kingdom Hearts 2 is all mixed up with 358 Days and Worlds Ends with You and some other stuff. Oh right, and then one of the parts didn't save for some reason. I think. So yeah, that's just all in weird order. Lingering Will. Oh. I didn't like Lingering Will. I wasn't I wasn't enjoying it by the end. And I didn't. I think I looked up a thing. Um, Like I looked up the whole like strategy after I had beaten him, and then like realized there was like a particular part of the fight that there's like a trick to dealing with, like a particular attack he uses, uh, and it was like, oh, I didn't know about that trick. I think it was his like desperation move or something. There was like a trick to dodging it that I didn't know about. Um, but yeah. What was with you? Soul Calibur, Spider-Man, Resident Evil. Oh, Resident Evil. I mean, yeah. Uh, I don't usually play horror games. I like Resident Evil. I mean, it kind of depends on how scary the horror game is, I guess. But and I think that was why I did Resident Evil is because like, well, I can handle this. I can handle this game. It was scarier than I thought it'd be, but still, it was fine. It was fine. It's totally fine. Um, but I'm not gonna do like something like actually scary. Like so, no, don't expect that. Don't expect any. Yeah, I don't know. Last year for October, I was like, I'll do a bunch of not actually horror games, just a bunch of Castlevania and Luigi's Mansion and all that. But I decided to do Resident Evil this year since I had it, and I was like, oh well, that's. There was another game I also planned on doing. I was going to do Resident Evil and then another thing, and then I just ended up not doing that. And I think I'll do that next year. But you can look forward to that in October. That's long. That's a long way off. Then the PC. Oh man, I don't know how much it's. I don't remember how much detail I went into with how much how much work it was to put this PC together. It was really annoying though. It was like, oh, it was too much. Uh, yeah. And then there was it took me forever. I think the thing that took the longest was just putting the motherboard in, and then I eventually realized I just wasn't putting it in right. And then it's like, oh, that's why that's not working. It's because I'm just an idiot. But yeah, yeah. I'm surprised I didn't damage the thing. It's fine. My PC's not on fire. I don't think. Probably. It's mostly working a little bit. Oh jeez, it's just like Birth by Sleep and then Spyro. Has Spyro just been going that long, or I don't know. Kingdom Hearts series. When did I start Kingdom Hearts in like May or something like that? Like April or May, and it just ended in December. Oh, it went. Oh, it's a good thing I started when I did. Like I said, I really don't. I think I would have like been behind, and I would have ended up not playing Kingdom Hearts 3 at launch if I had started later, even though I started it by accident. But I don't know when I was going to start it if I hadn't done that. So, because I knew I wanted to do it, I just didn't know when. Um, but hey, we got through it now, and we're done with that. And Smash came out, and I played way too much Smash. I think the longest stream I had up to that point was like 8 hours, and it was like a Monster Hunter stream. And I think that was the stream where I finished the game. That one ended up being like 8 hours, but that one's actually not up. And there's actually a part of Monster Hunter missing because of it, because it's not on Twitch. I have it on YouTube, but it's unlisted. So I just need to like download it from YouTube, and then I can upload it to Twitch or something. Um, yeah, the longest. Actually, the Smash stream, the first stream, if it were actually continuous, if it actually ended up being one stream, which it was, because that was Game Awards and Smash. Because I think I had to like stop the stream because the frame rate was messing up, or no, the bit rate was messing up. And then I was like, okay, well, I got to reset the modem, and then it ended up not actually being able to do that. And then I just came back and it just had fixed itself. Um, Basically, if I had from the point that I had started, if I had kept streaming, I would have been streaming for I think over 10 hours. But as it is here, it's yeah, it's like a 30-minute part, and then it's like 8 hours, almost 8 hours. But then the next stream was almost 10 hours, and then 9 hours, and yeah, that was all World of Light. Then it got way shorter once it started going online. Yeah, Smash is fun. It's a fun game. Kingdom Hearts. Finally, finally done with Kingdom Hearts with the muted audio. I think I also just got like copyright claims on. I think it was like one of the E3 videos. I think it was like the Xbox conference. Just got like a copyright claim on it. Like a week ago. I think it was a week or two ago. Got a copyright claim because the Kingdom Hearts 3 theme song plays in it in the trailer, and that got me. That didn't get me muted since that's not a thing YouTube does. But yeah, I got a claim. Not that I get copyright claims all the time. It's not a big deal. I just put ads on it. That's it. I don't make money off of YouTube anyway, so. I don't think there's really much else to say. Spyro is a thing. Why is? Oh, Dream. Okay, no, yeah, Dream Drop's not because it's actually mixing VODs with like highlights now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, no, nothing else. There's just more stuff I need to save, but I basically constantly need to save things, so it's not really a big deal. Anyway, that was the stuff I played this year. I played less than I thought I did. I feel like I don't know. As I just finished a lot of games. I think I had that list I showed of all the games I finished. Don't remember how many it actually was. Because I have them numbered. I finished 30 games this year. I didn't have a specific goal in mind. I just wanted to do it just to see like how many games I finish in a year. Which I think I finished way more this year than I did any other year, or at least last year. Because I think I remember hearing something. I heard about someone who like makes a list of games that they play or games that they finished or whatever. I don't know. It's like my backlog keeps growing, but it's nice to have this list of just like, no, here's the stuff I did actually too. Even though there's all the stuff I didn't, but there's other stuff. I can finish things sometimes. Um, yeah, I don't know if I really have anything else other than that thing that I was gonna show, which I need to do this and other stuff. Uh-oh, this is gonna be. How do I. Literally, how do I get out of here? Okay. So. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that there. Um. Yeah, it's not important. Anyway, so I was working on a thing. I mentioned I was working on a thing. Uh, like, or meant to work on a thing. I did work on it. I did it. I finished it. I did everything. Did everything. I did all the work. I finished the thing finally. That thing was a thing I was going to be uploading to YouTube, which is don't get your hopes up. First of all, I should say, get your hopes down right now. It's not that special. uh, what I did, I made just a thing with all the clips from this year. Not all of them, but uh a lot of them. Most of them. I feel like it was most of them. I didn't use all of them because there were some that just I for various reasons. It's like, hey, Max does it. I can do it too. I can be Maximilian. It's fine. It's yeah. Bitrate's going crazy right now though, so I think I'm gonna hold off for just a few seconds and stall until that decides it to fix itself. Yep. You know what I meant to say. Anyway, I made that thing. I'm gonna just play that thing. And I guess it's unlisted right now. I guess I'll just list it. Or I'll do that right after. Maybe I'll do that after the stream. I'll just do that after I play it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't actually know how to, I don't think I know how to do it from here. Anyway, this is a thing that I made. So, oh jeez. I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna shut up. And hopefully the audio's all fine. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. It's here. Enjoy it or don't. I don't know. Maybe don't enjoy it. Don't enjoy it out of spite. Don't let me tell you what to enjoy. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna just play it. I'm gonna go now. Let's see if I do better this time. Maybe. Okay. Well, off to a good start. Oh god, why? Oh well. That just means I can't take... There we go. Now this time, don't mess it up. We did it. Super Mario World, a constant source of entertainment, embarrassment, I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Just thought we were getting closer, we weren't. We're not. We were born to suffer. Oh my god. Did he just get launched across the stage? Okay. I really don't think I can fight that. Maybe we can just take the chest. Maybe. Oh my god, can we actually? That's silly. It's mine now, though. You can't have. It's mine. Nope, too late. This is you didn't win. You didn't win. I died. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I can't. I got nothing else. Should I just stop it there? Is that it? That same? Maybe that's. I can't. I don't know. I don't know if we even need to show anymore. The police are on their way. What? Okay. Woo hoo hoo hey. Video game. Woo. Hey now. Woo. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. Hold on now. Okay. The game is happening. I don't know. Press the buttons, press the buttons, press the buttons, see what happens. See what happens. Who wins? Who wins? He wins, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. What? Okay. Clip it. You're probably already on it. Oh no. Hope that didn't stun me. It did stun me. Well, alright then. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Save me, Kaido. You saved me, Kaido. Oh my god. He's the greatest. Cyberman playing mind games with me right now. What's he gonna do? Is he going to get out of this loop? He's escaped. He's escaped the time vortex. Time cube was defeated. I'm nearly dead. It's fine. It's a tomato. I'm still unclear on what this... Oh. What? Did I picked it up, but then it was like, no. But no, though. Let's go. Dirty Dan? Wait. Dirty Dan and Pinhead Larry? Oh my god. That's alright. Real Donald Trump. I gotta... Oh, he disappeared. Oh no. I wanted to see who real Donald Trump means. Come on. Hey. Stop it. Stop running. Hey. Hey. Did I kill him with the rock? I think I killed him with the rock. I did it. I'm a hero. I mean, I've had some like dumb like kinset kills and stuff, but that's the greatest of all time. That is going to kill me. It didn't kill me. Somehow. I'm shocked. Shocked and appalled. Not really appalled, but I am shocked. Well. Now I'm appalled. Destroy the silo. This apparently actually has a gun. I flew a little too low. So don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Planes and power lines do not mix. Not really. Aha! And she died to the turret. I forgot. I had forgotten that he could do that somehow. I don't know. And then I just remembered, and I was like, oh, why don't we try that? Why don't we try it right now, in fact? This was a great idea. We're just supposed to be a brief, like, hey, what's this? This looks interesting. And then I was there for like a real long time.
Here. What can you tell me about that giant lady with the bow?
And we'll pick this up later.
Okay. I can tell you nothing. Oh man. Please stop this. All of you. Prodog getting something new? What? Okay. Okay now, game. Okay. What? 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 I don't even know. You know, I don't have anything for that. Sometimes I shock myself with my own stupidity. Hit him with the knee. Hit him with the knee. The non-stop knee. the all-American knee. Yeah. Throw him into those elephants. I don't... do I feel good about that? Do I? They declined the rematch. That's fine. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That was the special rush ability that crashes the game. That's, you know, that special technique. I can't tell you how I did that. I'm not allowed. And then there was this. Where did this lead? Also not sure why that trap reactivated. But it did. Oh no. Okay, why? Why? Even more why? Okay, so multiple questions. Don't know why that trap reactivated. Don't know why the boulders turned back on that path when I turned them away from it. I guess if you walk too far from the trap, then it does that, but, Wolf Ring, that's pretty good. I don't remember what it does. Wolf Ring, boost poise. I don't need it, but that's cool. Uh-oh. I still don't need it. Poise wouldn't have saved me there. Good job, Kratos. The thing is, it's like, regardless of whether or not... Like, regardless of who hits it through the mirror, it ends up on my side. Which I'm guessing it doesn't work quite like that in, Let's go. God damn it. I literally just said it. I literally just said it and then did it to myself. Oh yeah, hot dog man. Let's go. Take a picture of your kid covered with mustard and send it over? Is this... What is this? This concerns me.
I can't see Dad selling homes.
What is... I don't... What... I don't... I don't want to even know. I don't even want to know. No. 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 Oh no, there was a gap there. There was a gap there. I see what you did, devs. I see what you did. I don't know where the, like, end of this area is, considering how, like, open it is, you know? More Guardian stuff? Yes. Nope. Aha. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, this is quite the thing. Quite the thing that has happened here. It's fine. I thought I was a cool guy by, like, dodging those ones, landing on the bridge, and it's like, no, you're not. You're not. Don't even. Okay then. Thank you. Wait. Tried. I'm still stunned though. Maybe I'll be fine. Maybe not. Oh my god. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. It's all fine. You know, it'll be completely fine. Riku should have gotten costumes. That would have required, like, budget. And Riku's story was not... It's not actually half the game. It's long, but it's only because they recycle everything from Sora's side. And that's 3 health bars gone already. Can I get rid of the rest? Let's see. Yep, no, that's 1 cycle. That was stupid. There's Great Jagras. Right there. Yep, there he goes. He's doing his thing. Vor. Let's go. How convenient there was a shield there. Now I'm Captain America. Final Justice. Take that. What? Failed. I failed. What? What? I don't know what just happened. You went too far. Shouldn't have... what? Oh, I walked into story was what happened. Okay. We're like, oh no, you went into the story zone. We can't fight in there. That's not okay.
Show me your strength. That's enough.
So yeah, Sephiroth is here. And yeah, that happened. So yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. Gonna just go ahead and not do that. This way I never went.
Well, I was thinking more like Aragorn. You know,
Carving.
strong. I'll leave that to the zombies.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking more
Cat
like
food.
Aragorn.
More carvings.
People write some stupid shit.
All right then. That's penis.
Well, I was thinking more like Aragorn.
Were you thinking more like Aragorn?
Brave, strong.
Look at something else.
Looking. Just like the trails Dad used to take me on. Well, I was thinking more like Aragorn. You know. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Well, I was thinking more like Aragorn.
Ah.
You know, brave. What'd happen if someone actually catches us? Well, I was thinking more like Aragorn.
He was thinking more like Aragorn.
Brave.
Net call. Hostile Hellstorm inbound.
Yo, what's with this blue crab though? Okay, that's what's with the blue crab. The crab is a bomb. Oh no. Oh, well. I'm gonna say that's probably not coming back. Well. What? Wait, what? Apparently it did come back. Uh-oh. It's fine, I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm somehow alive. I'll take it. Am I gonna come back up? Nope, okay, I'm dead. Character name Olivia? Is it randomized? What if I go back? Okay, there we go. Mallory, Juliet, Joy, Miriam, Shakira. Yes. You are Shakira. Sure, max turbo, why not? I don't know. Doesn't need to make sense. Just, you know, gives me nothing sometimes, and then sometimes just decides, here's all of it. Have all of it. Have all the turbo. Okay, and I just ran into nothing. What? That straight up just went through him. Here goes Diddy. Excuse me? Did he just kill himself? I don't know what just happened. What? I don't even know. Start the whole thing over. Hey, that was a detour that didn't happen. Okay. This is just a comedy of errors. Or a tragedy of errors. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Anyway, that was a thing. Oh no. Oh no, I moved something somewhere I shouldn't have. Okay, I fixed it. It's fine. It's fine. Things got a little dicey there for a second. Anyway, yeah, that only took me a day. So, any criticisms you have, keep in mind, it only took me 1 day to make. I don't know. I should list this. I don't remember how to do that. I don't know. I'll do it. I'll do it right now, even if I can figure that out. Where is that? That's not it. Wait, how do you? I don't know. I don't know how these things work. YouTube, how do you work? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out someday. There were a bunch of, I mentioned there were a bunch of clips that didn't make it in. I don't know, should I show those? You can go watch them. There was some I downloaded, like 60, there were over 60 that I downloaded. But I didn't use all of them. I don't remember how many I deleted. There were like 65 or something like that though, I think that I had downloaded. Also there's that thing that thing. There's that Twitch clips thing that Twitch has. I don't remember like the URL for it or whatever, but yeah, that's a thing. Let's see. Where is it? Where do I set that? Unlisted. There we go. Public. I've done it. It's now public. Should I just put a thing out on Twitter? Why not? Why not? Twitter. Just. Yeah. Now it's out. Now it's out for everyone to watch it. Yeah. So that's what I did. I spent a bunch of time on the thumbnail today. That was what I did. I guess that was the only other thing I worked on that wasn't the actual video itself, I guess. I don't remember what other clips. I mean, I was watching it's probably a good thing I watched Max's stream because he did a stream where he was going through like the clips he was putting in his thing, his montage or whatever. Which that's not out yet, is it? I don't know. I don't remember when he put it up last year. Like what time? I know he showed it like the start of a stream or something, but I don't know. It would appear that it's not up yet. No. That's not important. But yeah, I was watching that, and yeah, he was talking about his which clips he decides to put in, which ones he decides not to put in, and I don't know. There were some that I might have put in that would have been not great for the for that video had I not what am I trying to say? Had I not watched that. But anyway, yeah, there were some other ones that didn't get put in for whatever reason. There's yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's too bad I can't put in the clips from last year. I could have, but that would have been weird. Putting the Sonic Forces clips. That's really all there is. It's just Sonic Forces. That's those and and the truck. The truck. It's a good one. Yeah. Is there anything else to say regarding this year? No, I don't think so. There's next year. Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces was entertaining for sure. Um, Next year, I was thinking I want to. I almost said I want to stream less. That would be accurate, but not exactly what I mean. I think I want to take more frequent breaks, like every month maybe, just like take a week off or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if that'll work, but I don't know. I want to stream less though. And actually do the, you know, do something with the YouTube channel. I've got stuff I can put up there, and I just haven't. Like that Kingdom Hearts, all the like I edited together a bunch of I edited like chopped up the like first stream of Kingdom Hearts 1. Like started that a long time ago, like months and months ago, and never went any farther with that. I've been to, but I just haven't. Um, and also maybe do non-stream stuff. Even I don't know. I don't like making promises because I have a tendency to say I'm gonna do a thing and then I just don't. It just never comes up again. Like Kingdom Hearts, but yeah, maybe that's something I do want to do. Is something that's not streamed. It's just a YouTube thing or whatever, a pre-recorded thing, maybe. Don't know what that would be exactly, but yeah. I kind of enjoy editing. Sometimes it's kind of annoying, but it's kind of, I don't know. It depends. Depends on how easy it is. I enjoyed editing that thing that I just showed you. It was a fun time. Other stuff is not sometimes. But I don't know. It's better now. On my old computer, it was a lot slower, and it was kind of annoying to edit anything. But it's better now. It was even worse with the old software that I used to use. That was like really slow. But then I switched to Vegas, and that's Vegas works well. Anyway, I don't think I have anything else. I don't know. As far as things to say, anyway, I don't have anything else to say. So, yeah, that was 2018. That was a year. That was a year that happened. It's still happening for a few more hours. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't know about I don't know about these becoming more regular. The Ramblecast, I don't think will ever. This is episode 2. Is it episode 2 or is it episode? It's episode like 0.1. The last one was episode 0. This is 0.1. We'll never get to episode 1. Um. Yeah. Anyway, that's about all I have to say. I feel like, unless there's something I'm forgetting, I don't think there is. No, I don't know. Started out as doing this for fun, then it kind of became work. Not in a bad way. Well, sort of, to some extent. Because I think there's sometimes I stream when I maybe shouldn't. But, whether I've got something else I should be doing instead, or just, just streaming every day is this isn't my job. So, maybe I put a little more effort into it than I should. I don't know. At least more time than I should, which is why I don't want to stream less next year. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I guess moving on to something. I didn't think that I didn't think that that'd be like 3 hours or whatever. Um, or that was close to 3 hours. 2 hours and 36 minutes of just me talking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Oh, I was actually going somewhere with that thing I was saying, and I just forgot where I was going. But yeah, no, I'm dangerously close to affiliate status. Not dangerously close, but like closer than I should be for this not being a thing I'd do for like work. Um, I don't know. Not close. I have to be at like I think like the thing is Twitch literally tells you the exact requirements they have for you to become an affiliate. Um, Also worth noting, affiliate and partner, two different things. Someone like Ninja or whatever as a partner, not an affiliate. Someone affiliate would be like I can't think of someone. I don't know anyone. Affiliate, I think, is the point where they give you a subscribe button. I believe. I think, and they give you like one emote slot. I think. I don't know. It's something like that. That's what affiliate does. It's yeah. It's like being partnered, but not. The like actual exact requirements are like 3 average viewers and 50 followers and something else. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next year I'll be an affiliate. Who knows? Or by the end of next year. And there was another thing. Oh, the other thing was like time streamed or something like that, that's the easy one. You have to stream like a certain amount of like average time. Or is it a certain amount of time within the last month? I don't remember how it works exactly, but the follower one is the only one I still need. But anyway, we'll see about that. I haven't actively tried to get more followers or anything. That just happens. And somehow I've tricked too many people into somehow getting invested in this thing. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, now I think I'm actually done with the That was the intro. That was just the beginning. Then we do the actual thing I was planning on doing today.